Okay, let me recap this real quick. I got it screwed up in the video, so I want to make sure that all this stuff coincides. GBP USD, you need to be out if you're not already. We're at a 1.59, which is fine, nothing to sneeze at. And you need to be out of your position completely. GBP and ZD, probably yesterday would have been even better, because we didn't really have anything super bullish happen. Yesterday it was more of a we were dropping low and staying below the 50 EMA, so probably out right in here. So maybe even right here where we're bulletproofed. So I'll say that we lost 1% here, and maybe we're worst case scenario we broke even here. So minus 1% for that. JPY, probably out on that one too. That is not anything bullish. It's slightly bearish actually. And you'll notice that, you know, most of the pairs, they kind of play off of each other. This 200 EMA, you see that huge reaction off of it yesterday for, I wonder what it was like for the other pairs. This is 618, big reaction last 3 days. So this week, in other words, here's a key level that almost got touched, but we just reacted off of it. Anyways, that's how it is sometimes, man. We did combo and we rode it for a while, so that's fine. Lost 1% here, 1% here. We were riding these for the week, and we should definitely be out by now. Pretty much right where we have the levels set. So that's 3%, 4, 5% to 3%. So what is that? 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1. So about 10%. With you know, adding up the remainder, probably we'll go ahead and say 11%. I'll take that. That's fine. 11%. Cool. Close out. Keep moving. Yeah. GBP, JPY close out. And I probably need to write something. What's today? 29th. Draw something like that. Now we got it written down, whatever. I'll continue to do that moving forward. I think that's probably a good look. These were closed out after it hit this key level. I think that's how we played these. That would have been the smartest way to play these. With that, that's 5%, 6% actually. So. Just like that, man. This is why this is powerful, because even so, there's going to be weeks where you don't have anything good set up. It doesn't look like there's any like active trades to take, but that's just time for you to manage the rest of your positions, where if it's sideways like this, you're out. If I had something going right here, which I could have had that going actually, I would have been out. And I would have had whatever the difference between this and that is right here. This is a trade though. It's just a pretty risky trade. This is a pretty risky trade as well. But these are opportunities to trade. They're here. This is a very, very clear pullback. I'm surprised that I didn't trade this. I think I might not have been watching it last week. That very well could have been the case here. Let me go ahead and write these in so we know that I should have been paying attention to these. And maybe I put together a better system so that we can go over all 28 pairs daily. I've been trying to reduce the burden, and you know, focus on stuff that looked like it was moving. But clearly we had like some really clean pullbacks. I don't think I went over these last week. I'm gonna go back and check, and I'll hit you guys back to report it. But I wonder what this is. That's a trend line. That white line is a trend line where I thought it was going up. And on the higher side of the trend line too. That might be why I didn't really want to trade it. It's not like a pyramid play or anything. You see what I'm saying? This is a whole different structure. It's just a channel that was bouncing back and forth. Doesn't mean you can't take trades there. Something like this would be a short-term play though. So what that looks like realistically is something like this. I bet money that's why I didn't trade it. It's because it wasn't a pyramid play. And then you can't see this one because it's blending in with the dotted line, but it would look something like that. It's 1.34. Not a big trade, but whatever. That's a quick trade too. That shit was profitable real quick. This is called getting back to basics, you know, just taking these quick little power moves. That's what Infinite Prosperity teaches, and that's exactly what this is. That's kind of iffy if I would have got triggered for my limit order here, but because you see this isn't a close, that's just a white. The wick went into profit territory, but that doesn't mean I would have gotten filled. I might have gotten filled, I might not have. So with that in mind, like I said, man, if there's any doubt, I'd rather just go negative and say that I wouldn't have gotten filled, because a surprise is a surprise. Luck is luck. But if there's any shadow of a doubt that it wouldn't have worked, then we're going to act like it didn't work. So that's a negative 1% plus 1.34%. So I would have made 0.34 last week off of this setup. Still positive. It's not much, but it's positive. And try to drill that into everybody's head here that's watching this stuff. It's not about hitting home runs all the time. It's about setting yourself up so you can hit home runs, and also you know, taking base hits as they come. Really interesting stuff going on here as far as pullbacks go. Beautiful pullbacks going on here. I have no idea how I missed this one as well. I don't think I was watching it last week. It wasn't on my list. And I'm not saying that for people to have like FOMO, but it's definitely something worth considering. That wouldn't have got picked, and then I would have actually went red here. Let's pretend like, man, I know better. I know I could trade this down. Yeah, that's funny. I don't want to give myself too much credit on stuff that could have go any. This could have go either way. So the way that this is structured, the price action, we have small candles, which I like to see, but I don't know if I would have counted this as a pullback. We are inherently better than 1-to-1 though, so I probably would have went ahead and took it, to be real. But trying to stick to my theory of, if I didn't take it, I didn't take it. If I would have taken it, then I would have taken it, type of thing. We're going to say that that didn't get taken and this one did. Okay, so let's see here. These are all short positions. Zoom out a little bit and try to see if we got some profit targets kind of figured out here. Yeah, so key levels would have been, that would have been my first profit target, was the key level. This is huge, man. That's a big trade, 3%, and off of that small move. And that's not even me taking this all the way down, you know. That's what I love. That's so powerful about this combo strategy, is if you are willing to risk that 1% early on, This is kind of iffy entry as far as if I would have got triggered or not, and then we would have lost here. So let's pretend like I didn't get triggered here, because you guys see the pivot line, the blue pivot line. We didn't technically touch it. We got really close, but we didn't touch it, so I might not have gotten triggered. So I'll pretend like this trade didn't happen, because I wouldn't have got in. This one would have just rode all the way down. And we got a 50 EMA here. And obviously I wrote this in as red because this down move, me assuming that it was going to go down, right, would have been wrong. We're going the other direction right now, and I would have got stopped out for 1%, which is fine. I'll take that L. So even with taking that L, right, let's do this, and then let's pretend like I got out right around here, so whatever. Or after it got, yeah, let's just pretend like I got out right when it got stopped out. This is a 3% play, because I got 4% here, minus 1%, 3% off of that. That's not assuming all these other ones that I had pointed out that could have been potential plays. This one, that one. So those are two different plays that also could have added to this potentially, but I pretended like it didn't happen. Let's go back a little bit further, actually. I think there's more plays right in here. No? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, this pyramid reversal strategy is crazy, man. This is 1 week, and I'm talking 3%, and that's one pair, and we're looking at 28 different pairs. So, it is what you make it. It is what you make it. Not really sure why this is on my list. And also, just so you guys are clear about why I take stuff off my list, I don't want to be looking at too much for the week. It's difficult to juggle all 28, right? So instead of doing that, I'd rather just kind of look at a handful that look like they're shaping up well. I'm taking this one off. EUR AUD. We already did this, and then only got a couple more left, so we'll go ahead and squeeze these in. Okay, guys. CAD, JPY. Pointing up, but then I had a reaction on the 50. If I'm still in these, then I'm bulletproofing and probably gonna get pushed out of that one. Almost pushed out of this latest trade, and then I got this combo going right now. Back here, sorry. That one. So interesting. There's another combo right here. I don't know why I didn't write it in. So I got 3 trades that are bullish right now. I don't know if our trend is really bullish. It is overall, because we're so extended right now. Again, it's not a pyramid play anymore, because you see this move down and how smooth that was. This one has not been smooth. It's been like kind of elongated and slow to stair step up. I don't know if we're going to break through here or not. I have no idea. Hope so. But I'm just going to kind of watch that one. Try to see what happens today, tomorrow. Then probably get out. CAD, CHF. I already said that this one was red. And then I had a prediction that it was going to go up for some reason. Tripping, pretty much. Yeah. This last week compared to this week, this does not look like it's going to break through. It looks like it's going to bounce down to me. So instead of confusing myself further, let me Get rid of all this shit. Yeah. Anyways, there's a losing trade here. That's all that matters. I don't really have to have my shading back there. It's pretty apparent that we, lost 1% there. So, anyways, I'm gonna look for something to take down. That's pretty much it. There's nothing crazy here. Take something like this down from 618. Probably the safest play at this time whenever there's so much uncertainty around it. Maybe if we touch a 618 again, I'll try to put something in an early play for it to drop down to either baseline or extended area, probably baseline first. So yeah. AUD, NZD, yeah, we're still going lower. And I'm in position to take advantage of that. Running profit. I'm going to try to hit this key level and get out. I think those are my profit targets as well. Yeah, so that's all I need. It doesn't have to be a home run again. 3% off of this trade again, off of this combo. That's fine. AUD, CAD. Yeah, this is so messy. I don't like this at all. We definitely got some momentum. Didn't want to break through the 50 here, man. That's interesting. I'll watch it. And that's the last pair, man. Thank you for sticking around. That was a longer one. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.